What's up guys, we're here at Paris Raceway for the 2025 RM-Z450 launch. Same bike as last year, nothing's changed except the updated graphics. Suzuki is doing something cool with the era of the 70s, 80s, 90s, and current. So when you order or when you purchase your new Suzuki RM-Z450, you get the option with your free graphics kit. You get to pick what era you want your bike to look like. So that's pretty cool. Other than that, nothing's changed. Still got the RM Army Pro Circuit exhaust system, and everything else is exactly the same. You may be wondering, but Brian, the MXA Shootout has already come out. Is this the exact same bike? Well, technically it is, because nothing has changed. We just got a fresh one. It's got a new Kickstarter, new everything. That's the same as last year. So we still treat this like any other bike. We put it through its paces and we see if we can break it. Although the Suzuki is the same, it is one of the most durable bikes that you can buy. We've ran our Suzuki, I personally have ran our Suzuki for over 80 hours last year and didn't put a piston in it. All I did was change the clutch and the oil, and it ran with no problems. And normally, dealers are willing to wheel and deal on the price when it comes to the yellow machines. So you can usually get a Suzuki for a pretty decent deal. Can't go wrong with saving a little bit of money. First impressions, same as last year. We complained about the BFRC shock last year. We're complaining about it again. The forks, Showa 49mm forks. Good action, good feel in the hands, but it just gets overpowered by the shock. So we hope Suzuki addresses that issue again next year. Handy dandy kickstart lever here. I call it the multi-purpose tool. You place your funnel here when you fill your oil, works great. Kick it out when you need to put your stand on here, works great. Like Suzuki is known for, durability. Same thing we had with this exact bike last year. We had no issues, no major issues. We had over 80 hours on our bike last year. This year we're gonna run it through the same paces and see if anything changes. But being that nothing has changed in this model, it's hard to think that it's gonna end up any other way. So one thing that we like about the RM-Z450 is that even though it is slow out of the box, aftermarket parts and pieces tend to make a bigger difference on these models. And that goes to show the Pro Circuit Tie 6 exhaust system does just that. Wakes the bottom end up, makes it more of a lively, more peppy, kind of funner power band to ride. So big 2 thumbs up for Pro Circuit on that. Another thing that we don't like is that on the 450, it comes with Bridgestone tires. We normally don't run a lot of Bridgestones here on the West Coast, and these tires they don't give us as much comfort and as much confidence as the Dunlop tires that we're used to. That's easy to fix at your local dealership. So what is it like to ride the RM-Z450? Much like the RM-Z250, it's got a very old school style 4-stroke feel. Very peppy and torquey down low with not much over rev, which is something different compared to all the other bikes that we've been testing this year. So the RM-Z450, more of an old school, torquey, low RPM kind of motorcycle. You start revving the bike and this BFRC shock will send you right through these handlebars right here. The forks work really well, but we need to do something about this shock, Suzuki. So the RM-Z450 is a very stiff nature feeling motorcycle. If you go out and buy this motorcycle, be aware that you're gonna have to put about 5 to 8 to maybe even 10 hours, depending on your skill level, to find any sort of comfort out of this chassis. It is a very stiff chassis. Out of the box, you're gonna get a lot of harshness and a lot of feedback in your hands. But once the chassis is broken in, you'll get more of a consistent feel. It'll still be more on the rigid and stiffer side, but you'll get a lot of precision out of this motorcycle. Much like the RM-Z250, Suzuki dealers are usually more than happy to make you a deal on these RM-Z450s. If you're just getting into the sport, or if you're looking to save a little bit of money, maybe buy 2 bikes for the price of 1, the only way you're gonna do that is to find the Suzuki dealership, because they're almost always willing to make you a deal. And we've seen these bikes as low as $59.99 at the dealerships here in California. And that is very hard to come by nowadays. So if you're new to the sport, looking to get a good motorcycle that's gonna last you a long time, look no further than the RM-Z450.
Transfer over your yellow wristband, and that takes you over to the lap. So I'll give you all, whoever's starting, take a wristband, and then the only
all right, so we're lined up, Suzuki team race for an HEP contract. We are gonna have radiators laid all over the track. Suzuki spokes are gonna be flying everywhere. Yeah, we're just gonna have a good time. What better way to go racing? You know, MXA, we race that.
It's pretty solid. We're 24 and 25 on the 70s era. I feel like we'll do pretty good. Brian's the honorary Suzuki guy at MXA. I'm kind of the Suzuki guy at Cycle News, so I feel like it will be all right.
How Justin rode this for the video. It has no brakes. I go to pull the front brake and there's nothing. I think we got a podium. No brakes, not ideal. There's no way I'm getting signed. That's all right.
I haven't fallen all day, and it's so slick out there. I pushed the front wheel twice.
There goes the contract.
Oh, that's all right. Brian will make up for it. There it is.
Nice job.
Suzuki champion.
We came away, me and Ryan Nitzen here, Cycle News. We just won the first annual Suzuki Ultimate Race of Championships 4 factory contracts. Like I was saying earlier, all of us media companies, we kind of rival each other and whatnot, but it's kind of fun to get out and do a team style race. And my teammate, man, crashed on the first lap twice, but still came back to be in a podium position by the end of his second lap. I mean, couldn't have set me up any better for sure.
We're all kind of like coworkers. If we all worked at an office, we'd all be coworkers. So, but instead we're all like colleagues. We come to these events, so it's fun to team up with our rival magazines and duke it out. But yeah, it's super fun.
Even though you guys won the moto, it's a full event. So congratulations, thanks for racing. Second place with a
I went wide open for 2 laps with no brakes for a 3rd place finish. I didn't even answer the trivia questions, dude. Thank you guys for watching this video. As always, stay tuned to motocrossactionmag.com for all the latest and greatest bike tests, product tests, reviews, news, everything you need to know in the motorcycle world. MXA is where you find it. Thank you to Suzuki for having us out. Be sure to check out our 2025 450 shootout. Yes, it's already done, but since this bike was the same as last year, we just took it, our 2024 model, stuck it in the shootout. Go check out where it ended up.
Say thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.